Kristen right here, Laura. One more time, Kristen and Laura. And ladies, on your right side, ladies, all the way. Ladies, on your left shoulder.
You want to keep a secret? What's this? It's my book. JT Leroy. Who's this kid? So JT's like your pen name? More like my avatar. The book is doing really well. People need to see JT now. When I first saw you, I thought you looked like him. Huh?
I think it's about identity and comfort in one's own skin and trying to find our way and navigating through our lives to find our way to ourselves. I think that's the deepest part of the movie, and how these two people helped each other move toward or away from who they were is sort of the fascinating journey in various ways. But, you know, on the surface, it's seemingly, oh my God, how did they pull this off? Is this a hoax? But the larger question is, why do people create other personalities in order to survive?
Well, we actually met doing a really long press day for a movie that we were in together, but we didn't share any scenes. So we had this like accelerated introduction of like, oh, well, how do you present? How do you like talk about the most important thing to you, like your work and your life? Like, sometimes you sit next to other actors and it is not like the most explorative experience. It's more like, I know what I want to say and we're done there. She was like digging and I went, oh man. We just knew each other instantly. And I think in making this movie, the two characters that we portray are tied in a way that is like painful, but really vital to them in that time. And for making this movie, I felt like genuinely she's the only person I could have done it with.
Same.
And it was like a bit of a dire thing to make the movie. It like raises a lot of weird questions, and we had to tell each other everything about one another. And so yeah, thank God it was her.
Well, I'll share the moment with Kristen because we both are fierce in our longing to tell stories about the other and to fight for representation both in front of and behind the camera, and to tell narratives that unfortunately have tragically not been seen before. So I think, speaking for myself, Laura, versus for the Academy, I can just say that I think it's a really exciting time, that there are so many places to tell these stories that are so desperately needed, and filmmakers can have their voice and their pure expression of it because of so many opportunities to make films right now. And with that said, I think it is a continued conversation because the business is changing and film-going experience is changing, and therefore honoring excellence in film may also have to look toward the future to see what that's going to look like, because filmmakers are making films in all different kinds of ways now. So I think it will be a continual conversation for all the guilds, for the Academy, BAFTA, everybody. And I think it's really important as people who love making independent films to have them be found and to support cinema forever. And so it's a really interesting time to learn about all of this.
To the left, please. To the left. Ladies, to the left.
Are we going to do that?
Hey guys, to the left, all to the left here,
Right
together
here,
as a group.
Together as a group to the left.
One more time, looking right here in the middle, ladies. You want to maybe...
Every time you come back from being JT, you're a mess.
I'm writing a piece about Savannah, who looks strikingly like Mr. Leroy.
I'm not gonna do it anymore. This is because of my writing. You're not really quitting. We're a team. You are so manipulative.
Understand me, do you understand?
Nobody gives you anything. You have to take it.
Stand. Please tell me you are who you say you are. Understand me, do you understand?